I'm going to talk about Armero, located 48 km from Nevado del Ruiz and 169 km from Bogotá. Was the third largest population of Tolima, Ibagué, and after Espinal. An important agricultural center producing about one-fifth of the rice in Colombia, as well as cotton, sorghum, and coffee. It all began on November 13, 1985, when the Nevado del Ruiz volcano in the Andes erupted, produced by the intense heat that caused the snow melted on top, and millions of cubic meters of water, forming a large avalanche of mud and volcanic ash that buried the town of Armero, killing more than 25,000 victims. This was and still is the worst and most deadliest eruption in the history of Colombia. Colombia was not prepared to receive a phenomenon of this level. We had no training in disaster management. After the tragedy, many of the bodies recovered were buried in mass graves to prevent epidemics. It is for this reason it is called Campo Santo. The government was forced to declare economic emergency and enlisted the help of international agencies and national and international solidarity, but relocation programs did not have the coverage or effectiveness. Today, the eruption of 1985 continues to attract the interest of the entire scientist community, such as volcanologists, geologists from around the world flow to this desert place to study the cause of the phenomenon and take note of the errors committed by the Colombian authorities to avoid similar tragedies in other parts of the world. Over time, we detect abundant evidence indicating that Colombian scientists and some civilians were concerned about the increasing activity of the volcano, but in one way or another, the authorities chose to ignore the danger. I think that the tragedy could have been avoided. Since October 1984, there was a warning of a possible eruption in December 1984, showed smokers clear evidence of what was burning. Between February and October 1985, according to the press and all the documentaries that have talked about the fact, Geomina's technicians and accompanied by American geologists working in the area at developing a preliminary map of volcanic hazards. In addition, and speak to camera to a debate before the camera to warn of the danger. This was the September 24, 1985, but did not believe him. Was also created one called Armando Armero Foundation. The foundation works in the recovery of memory in this population. This is intended to help hundreds of people to overcome the psychological problems they may have caused this disaster, starting from the culture and education to create social and economic development in the depressed area by the tragedy. In my opinion, is a tragedy that has vision more heavily on natural disaster to our country. We must be aware that we are not prepared avoid for these disasters. Thank you.